Xiao was trying to kill his career.
Okay, well, both of those things can be true at the same time. That's my professional analysis. My professional analysis of this laning phase, Austin.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, Avery. Great analysis.
NTS not doing as hot as he was the first time around.
Do you think this matchup is too advantageous for him?
No, I don't think that's the issue, sadly.
Going on to Y, once again, tag team makes even the tankiest of heroes fall in the laning phase.
This is that Bulba combo, that Dawnbreaker Tusk. It's nasty, man. You're just all in the support over and over. There's very little you can do unless your carry has some sort of interrupt. There could be some more kills coming Liquid's way in that top lane. The mid lane is domination from Nisha. He's just straight dominating.
Yeah, and the Undying may be doing well in the lane, but Virus is doing
The thing is, Nisha, he dominated that too hard. Thus created a very disadvantaged lane. Yes, and now
the more he loses, the more he wins.
That's a good question.
Okay.
You have to lose early.
The nothing to say catch 22.
Like, if you lose the lane early, then he'll try and overcompensate and throw. And then you'll win it in the long term.
Yeah, you just have to decisively win when he is throwing the game back to your direction.
See what NTS can do in this position. Does lose his courier. That's a big one. That is a range off. And that's your survivability against the Storm 6 that's incoming right now with that 6-minute power rune. Not even going to be able to contest it. Had the ward on it as well.
It's 6.
Liquid are swarming. The Tusk coming mid. The Disruptor's coming mid. This is classic Western European Dota right here. The mid tri-lane.
I mean, what happened last time, though? Oops, still got hit by the Ignite. That's going to hurt.
Oh my.
Man, damage.
Brother.
Get out of there. Ping, ping. Liquid's like, go, go, go. Let's kill this guy. But they overextended themselves, trying too hard to get the kill and nothing to say. Nisha doesn't get punished. Not quite yet. An Ignite goes out, a little bit more damage on another save with the glimpse. Might have been able to kill him. Nisha Nisha gets hit by an enchant totem. He doesn't get the kill.
What did I tell you, brother? What did I tell you? You do not create an advantage position against this man. Picking up that DD, that was your death sentence.
They had to try and go on him without the DD. It was the only way.
He should have denied the rune. You would have wiped them. What a blow, dude.
Dude, I had the feeling that was going to happen, man. I was just like, they're going to try too hard once again. Kill nothing.
But it's the strength of its like triple stun skirmish power, right?
Yeah.
We talked in the draft, the early skirmish power.
Echo Slam on the other side. You thought Nick was going to try and take the Wisdom Shrine? Nope. Nothing to say. We'll take your life. Nice play from Boxy there with the shard.
I mean, the NTS is back. Mid-triple assist into the Mickey kill, into the Wisdom Shrine, just like that. And that was an amp damage for Nisha didn't get to use.
Oh, Nisha's pissed, man. Now just so I kill anything in the mid lane.
I like the bloodlust on the tower. That was...
yeah, I mean,
it's going to add up here, like, genuinely. But, man, what a blow for Liquid. That could have just been the game off that mid lane.
Boxy still sticking around in this bottom lane. Makes short work of the Undying. Will come back in, though.
I think the shards, like, messed his targeting on that blast, too. Awkward stuff.
Got a lot of damage on the mid tower, but the Bloodlust makes the difference. The tower stays alive.
Tybound were quick to respond to that mid. Like, they're ready to skirmish in this game. Do not want to let Storm snowball here, especially if he's getting the power runes, which is likely.
Level 2 glimpse, not enough range.
He got another power rune, by the way, shield. Keep that in mind. Nisha wants to rotate. The first one didn't work out too well, but...
yeah, Nisha didn't learn his lesson. I guess what the ultimate matchup is going to be nothing to say versus who's getting every power run last series? I've already forgotten.
Laurel.
Nothing to say versus Laurel.
Laurel also likes to play from a disadvantaged lane.
That's also true.
It's like unstoppable force versus immovable object. Unwinnable laner versus unbeatable laner.
Nice shard. Good separation.
He does have the shield.
Nisha with his shield rune, once again, tries to kill Nothing to Say. They get a glimpse back on him. Still not good enough, though. This hero is just too tanky for Liquid.
You're also looking at this Echo cooldown, and you're right. Stack. Oh, man.
Planet! There's a river ward. They know about it now, but the damage is done.
I like Boxy's reaction. He's like, touche, brother. That's what I was trying to do with the Rune Ranger, but didn't work out so well.
It did not.
You gotta be careful fighting around these stacks, man.
So hard to get into this stack situation once again. And if they're not careful, they're gonna get Echo Slam for it. Dawnbreaker is gonna come in though.
You got
and
the
this
stack.
is the problem for the Earthshaker. You can make that jump, but if the Dawnbreaker drops the ultimate, you won't be able to kill that hero. The heals come in, the stuns goes out. A snowball pickup goes to the back line, hits the Ogre. They're trying to get as many kills out of this as possible. The Shard kind of blocks him in, though. Kind of awkward. Cookie given over to Bach. Mickey still chases after him, though. And
hammer on hammer.
The damage is ramping up. Shiro does manage to get that kill on the Dawnbreaker, and Mickey doesn't have enough to finish off the Undying before he falls.
Dude, the levels coming in for Tidebound were so big there. They got 6 on the Undying. He's able to hit him with the mitts. They got 6 on the Snapfire if it was necessary at the end. Like you said, that Shaker into the Dawnbreaker ult, not a fun time for NTS. And Saberlight got all the big creeps off that stack. He got all 3, so that was an extra 150 gold swing.
Okay.
Ultimately, I mean, that's Liquid Dota, right? They connect everybody there. Super early fight with all 5 heroes involved. Kind of what they're looking for. A bit better than last game, but not as clean an outcome as they maybe wanted there. Particularly for the Storm. Like, you didn't get more of this action for Nisha to snowball him, and Shiro, he's the real victor of all that. He gets to come in, clean up at the end, get some good XP. This Morphline's fat.
Yeah, he's 3 levels above the Ursa now.
And you have to keep in mind, this is a Vlad's Morphline who's going to have Bloodlust behind him. It's a lot of damage. Like, he's going to be a menace in the fight.
You think he's turning into the Ursa most of the time for fights?
We saw him use the Dawn spells pretty well there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're probably looking at Ursa overpower pretty juicy. There's nothing really else you'd want. I mean, you can do some like cheeky glimpse action. Like tag team can sometimes be annoying, but
yeah, every once in a while.
You're looking at the Ursa as this game scales. Yeah, very fast-paced game. I expect the fighting to continue. I mean, everybody in this game just wants to take fights outside of maybe the 2 carries a little bit, but we've seen Mickey be pretty involved here. The catapult.
Boxy trying to pull the wave off. Nice dodge there on the ignites. And that means level 6s should come in for the supports on Liquid without a punish.
As Blink is not as fast as the first game. No mega stack for NTS to take, and then he got dragged that bad fight.
Oh!
Get the rune either.
Grabs it away from Nothing to Say. And Nisha, of course he's going to go for it. He wants this kill so badly on Nothing to Say.
Oh, nice glimpse.
Throws him away so they can kill the Tombstone, and with Shiro here, making sure the Undying wasn't a part of this engagement is massive. Shiro's still going to try and chase after Saberlight, hammer for hammer. This time, Shiro in his rotation doesn't work out because they didn't have that overwhelming power that the Undying was given.
Glimpse wins that fight for Liquid. That's a very scary engagement going into the Undying counterplay around a tower like that, but you can glimpse them out. Yeah, Tombstone's annoying, but you're able to disengage. And of course, so much of this game is the Storm jumps the Shaker, throw down the Solar Guardian. Like, that is what they proposed in the draft. Tidebound didn't get a direct answer to it with this Undying. It's a problem. Like, we've seen it be a massive problem, and there's nothing NTS can really do about it because there's nobody else who can start the fight. You just have to power through it. Liquid taking advantage of it. I mean, they're going to look for that every single time. Storm jump the Shaker, Solar Guardian on top. Just over this game.
They may have Snapfire Earthshaker, but I feel like the catch is better this time for Liquid again, and I feel like the lane shove isn't going to be as adequate for Tidebound, in part because the Earthshaker is going to have a harder time, right? The slower the Shard, that just means right now it's just going to be the Snapfire. Like, who... I guess Undying does it with Decay decently.
Undying shoves ways, he just does it really slowly, but he's not afraid to show usually to do it.
Yeah.
It, like, kind of works, but it's going to be a lot rougher this game because the Storm threat on the map is going to dissuade some of these
kill
scores.
if they can get it.
Oh, yeah, that would be...
Blink Echo, and
massive.
it is enough damage.
Okay, you actually
Just
needed the
enough.
ogre.
You needed the extra ogre stun
That was close.
to ensure it, but they're not going to be able to make it out. Not easily, though. Oh, snowball up to the high ground. Whoopsies. Foxy, he's not getting the extra damage, and it's taken a lot longer to kill Nothing to Say than they wanted to. Dawnbreaker Ultimate's going to come in.
Still alive.
He needs a lot more. He hammers it down and finishes off the Earthshaker. Jump over from Nisha. He gets a little bit low. Got to be dangerous. Oh, he's not going to get away. The Ignite burns him out. And Foxy left for last up here on this high ground. 3 dead from Liquid off of that.
That's such a sad snowball for him. He could have done so much more in that fight if he doesn't get cliffed. You have to fight into and dying around there. A miserable point of the map for Liquid to skirmish, particularly with the Ursa dying first. You're at a numbers disadvantage, and then Nisha had to use so much mana chasing the Shaker down. He lived for so long.
Yeah, Tusk isn't on that high ground that he's able to get, first of all, tag team right clicks. He also has an ultimate.
Yep.
They finish up that Earthshaker way faster. Dawnbreaker is able to use an ult in a different way, use his spells on different heroes.
It was just unlucky. Like, genuinely, nothing you can really do about it. And more gold for this Morphling, man. He is cooking. And, you know, that's where, like, you were joking, you know, Ogre Stun's not the best, but if you build these lineups with a bunch of stuns and you don't let the Storm snowball, he's not going to have defensive items for a long time. You can land these Ogre Stuns on him when he gets low on mana or runs out. Like, he doesn't want to have to constantly jump to dodge an Ogre Stun. He landed one there. It makes a small difference. It's a tanky Ogre.
Yeah, he's not that easy of a hero for Storm to kill.
Exactly. Like, you rather have a support like this than someone squishy who contributes nothing. They will find Planet, take this Snapfire out of the game. He has been obnoxious, and finally start to get some galvanized stacks for Nisha, sitting at 3.
And the mid tower off that as well.
Yeah, another big win. Open up this mid tower. This will help the Roshan later for the Ursa. Will be a big component in this game for Liquid. Getting Aegises presumably onto the Storm. Very strong. But have they given too much to Shiro? That's going to be the question that they're going to have to answer.
They've certainly given a lot to him. 9,000 net worth and a Manta done at 1630.
He is a beast. He's just so farmed, and you have Bloodlust on top of this guy. That's the 1 amp in Tybound's lineup, and it's going into the strongest hero. It just makes it even more valuable. I mean, why skill in that? He's not messing around.
Oh, Echo Slam kisses. Insania. Really great response there. Double responses from Team Liquid. The punish is on Nothing to Say. Instant Static Storm and near instant ultimate from Dawnbreaker as well. Helm's back on a planet, but they're not actually convinced they can take this fight. If they can deal with the Tombstone, it'd be a lot easier. Mickey's going to deal with that for them, but here comes Shiro, and that is dead punish onto Mickey.
That was a crazy overextension. You cannot get out.
You might be able to catch Saberlight as well. No. First shock level 1, very long cooldown.
I'm surprised Mickey went for that. You have no escape mechanism. You don't have BKB or anything close to that.
Yeah.
You're just a little greedy. You have to expect Tybound are bringing the numbers. They have genuinely done a very good job matching Liquid's connections in this series as a whole. They were prepared for how they play, and they're just matching them toe for toe, bringing the same numbers, bringing the carries to the fight, making sure Shiro's involved, making sure they're not outnumbered in these early game skirmishes. Support's going to mid early when it looked like they were going to get, you know, out tri-laned with the amp damager. All these little things add up when you play against a team like this. And you find yourself up 2K instead of maybe down 5 or 6. Not a bad position to be in, considering how rough the Shaker team fighting has been. Feels like Liquid are taking advantage of that every time, but the Morphling's making up for it on the back end. I mean, this guy is giga farm, dude.
He is.
Like, just going butterfly.
I'm surprised they're only up 3K considering how far ahead he is.
Yeah, but the Shaker's been behind. Like, that's the liability here. Did find some decent farm on that Snapfire, though. Always a hero that can push these waves out pretty well. Hag's done for Saberlight. Trying to get aggressive. Look for the Storm jump into the ult. Would love to find that Shaker again. But they will not find the Shaker again.
Spot Planet. Another smoke used to kill this 4 position.
He might not even die here.
Glimmers away. Does TP out?
I mean, even if you find him at this point, it's
the rest of the team is coming in from the side. He's going to stick around and try and kisses.
Not a bad setup.
Bach, not a great spot for Tombstone just yet. He drops it now. Now that they get the initiation onto the Tusk, looks a lot better for him. Dawnbreaker Ultimate tries to come in with the Aghanim Scepter. Looks a little dicey with a stun out on 2. It's going to be Earthshaker dead without a spell cast from him.
That's a lot of damage.
The Tombstone is gone as well. Shiro hasn't been able to really find much outside of the kill on Box. He tries to chase after Mickey, doesn't get him. Nisha, he's got too much. An Arcane Rune to boot on top of the Soul Ring. Way too much mana there.
But it'll be Tidebound to take a tower off of it. Or at least get the cliff.
You do get that much.
Man, that Solar Guardian did a lot of work there. Hit it on 4. Big damage from Saberlight. Just an awkward way to start the fight for Tidebound, like running the Undying in first. Not really the best initiator in the realm of Dota 2.
I mean, if Tidebound can continue to hold this tower, it feels like its Tormentor is theirs for free.
I think that's why they're putting an emphasis on it, because they know the Morphling's going to clear through it instantly. You take that away from the Ursa as well. Both these teams want to do objectives very quickly with the help of their carries, so this will go Tidebound's way. You could trade Roche for it right now.
I was going to suggest, like,
if you were on point.
Real quickly do Roche. Tag team Ursa, you do it really fast.
I think you do.
And that would do wonders for recovering Nisha's game.
Oh yeah, put an Aegis on this guy. I got the Ogre Shard. Honestly, not a bad one in this game.
And makes heroes a bit tankier.
And they're going to force it.
Can Tidebound do anything about that?
They can contest, yes. If they're very fast, they can contest, and they're being fast about it. They're smoking.
No kisses for Planet. That's one of those scouting mechanisms, but Team Liquid don't have
Still
every
a scary fight. They have Shaker. You can just blind jump.
As soon as Bach lays down this Tombstone, it's going to be dangerous. They actually threw it out, but he already had his ultimate going out. Mickey, he's going to bounce outside of the pit. It's up to Saberlight to try and grab it, or Nisha. The Aegis is going to be on the ground. It's grabbed by Saberlight. He takes it away. Nisha has mana to work with, but the Tombstone goes on, and it's not a fight that Liquid can push through.
Dude, Shiro was just like zoning 3 heroes. He's just having his own fight. All right, he's back. Clean him up. He just ran up the ramp, zoned like 3 Liquid heroes. There's 2 heroes left in the pit. You have to take Aegis on Saberlight, but he's not getting out with it, and it's not the guy you wanted it on. That's a win for Tidebound.
Fantastic win. I mean, they got the Roshan last hit. Even if they didn't get the Aegis, they take it away.
And that was with an Echo on ulted Ursa. Very different fight if Mickey doesn't get that ult off first. Liquid just can't get a foothold in this series. It's everything they do, it looks correct, but it's either it's a few seconds too slow, or Tidebound are just there, or the fight doesn't go well enough to compound the advantage. This has got to feel like a really awkward series for them.
Now the pipe, it's going to make that counter-punching style all that more difficult.
Yeah, look at the utility items that just came online. Solar Crest Ogre, you had the Glimmer on the Snapfire. Now you have the pipe, and you got the Bloodlust and the Ogre Shard you got off Tormentor.
Yeah.
This Morphling's a beast, dude. Like, what? I don't think there's any world in which Shiro dies here in the next 10 or 20 minutes. It just seems impossible outside of you find him isolated on the map with, 4 heroes, whatever, sure. But in a team fight, this guy just seems untouchable. And you have to just run away from him because he does serious damage. So this is a big problem for Liquid. They need to find a way to take fights where the Morphling's impact is a bit muted.
Liquid doesn't really do running away too often. They run at you.
I mean, again, their draft is kind of designed to take the Shaker out of the equation, which it's done. I don't think the Shaker's had a huge amount of impact yet. But that's also the scary part. The Shaker hasn't done a lot, and you're still losing.
Yes.
Okay, we need to do a bit more here. And now Butterfly done at a crazy time, 23 minutes. Manta Butterfly.
Team Liquid, Boxy, he's going to be the one to Echo Slam. Instinct Static Storm with the ultimate from Saberlight. Hits on 3 heroes, but again, the Tombstone's out. You just can't really push through this.
And they are all piped.
All piped up, and nice glimpse back. There's that cheeky play you're talking about. If Shiro sees an opportunity.
Very nice. This is the part of the game where you want it, because you don't need the extra overpower stacks. You do enough damage, you have Bloodlust. Get that extra cheeky kill with the glimpse. Super well played.
And straight to the high ground, killer instinct from Tidebound.
They are playing really well today. They are playing fast. I mean, they're making it look easy. And this is not an easy team to 2-0. Very decisive, too. They're just pulling the trigger quick on all these fights. Like, even if it doesn't work out for NTS, he just goes in. He knows it's going to set something good up. You have the pipe to back you up. You're not going to die as easily anymore. Glimmer, pipe, solar, you can throw it all in the shaker if he gets jumped. That's a 24-minute Rax off a 23-minute Morphling Butterfly as the Ags for the Ursa arrives, but it feels a little late. It's a very early Ags over Basher. You don't want to go this build against Morphling. It doesn't help you in this matchup. It helps you against the Shaker, but the Shaker
was supposed to be addressed.
Yes, the Shaker's the one thing you're not having too many issues with. It's the Morphling that's the big problem now. I actually think I think Mickey had to just go the Basher or like the Diffusal build or something that's, you know, early MKB. Something to kill this Morphling.
I think Liquid, they must have spotted something on the other side of the map. They are so aggressively smoke running at them. Static Storm on 2 with the Dawnbreaker ultimate. It's going to pound at least the Ogre. A cookie gets Shiro out of some of that sticky situation. He's not going down easy. Nisha, he's already burned through most of his mana. He's going to have very little to be able to get out of this team fight.
And another glimpse.
Shown up in force. Another glimpse counter from Shiro. As Liquid try and retreat, there's just one more kill. They get out of it.
Again, I don't think you can all in this Morphling in this game without some serious damage items on the Ursa. They made that play because they saw the Shaker mid. A fight without NTS, very tempting there. NTS
got there really fast.
He TP'd bottom tier 1 and ran, but he still was not there for the majority of that fight. It's a good idea, but once more, a little too late. Now that
you're
BKB,
doing that fight without a BKB on Shiro.
I mean, he's invincible now.
He just, you take 2 lanes here, right?
Well, you have a tier 2 top, but yeah, this will be a second lane of Rax, and at least you can't get megas. It's like the upside, but they're doing this all without Roche. What happens if they get the next Roshan? The game's just over. Really nice team play from Tidebound. I think that's the strength of this team. They have really good coordination. They're very decisive about their team fighting and moves. It's been showcased here. They'll make another quick jump.
Liquid is just looking desperate at this point in time, but it's another fight. They're going into a tombstone. None of this is working for him. Mickey, he can maybe get 1 kill out of the situation, but Yules quickly kills that dream.
He just doesn't do damage.
And at this point, I was thinking you're calling GG.
It feels like it. One
more glimpse for the road, Insania.
Yeah, that might just be the game.
Man, what a sick game from Tidebound.
Yeah, it really was. They played this game absolutely beautifully. And again, I think a lot of it is, it's not like some crazy outdraft. It's not some ultra late game scale where you just sit around, do nothing, and you win by default. They just took it to Liquid. They skirmished him. They fought the Storm mid even when he had the amp damage. They brought every hero to every fight to make sure you didn't get run over. They just had good team coordination.
And Nisha tries to kill the creep wave. They will not be able to do it. Take it out by Tidebound 2-0.
これで一件落着だな。よっと。行きますよ。
列車のそばに 配達員は
よいしょ。傷つけさせない。
こんなに待ったんだぞ。例の荷物は。
解決し。新発見があるといいですね。これが飾りとなるか武器となるか、全ては私が決めますわ。
ラグーナの音階と周波数が似ている。これもインペラトルの力なのか。この不安定な周波数は隔たりを感じて奇妙だな。発生源はセブンヒル。
行きますよ。よいしょ。ほう、やるじゃねえか。 私を出場させない気か。気をつけろよ。どっちが先に喉を噛み切られるかな。エミリオ、この役立たずどもを連れて今すぐ立ち去るか、それとも私の手で退場してもらうか、さっさと選べ。試合前にこんな汚い小細工をしたにもかかわらず。
試合の準備はワンダーウェーブ対オルガン工場第開始。
風よ悪を切り裂け。聞いてみる。悪名はこの手でさばく。
完璧だぜ。まるで巻狩りみてえだ。ただひたすら目の前に集中して純粋に闘技を楽しむ。よし、うまく逃げ切れたな。次の会場では同じような状況にならないようにあっちのスタッフに連絡しておくか。闘技はグラディエーターの収入の大半を占める。有名なグラディエーターはほとんど予定外の試合に参加しねえから、あいつらも少し。
さっきの人もシルバーファミリーの人間か。
いや、カトルはフリーだ。ここ数年はラッシュブランチーズのために働いてるけどな。ほら相棒、ビアヘロイカを抜ければもうすぐカンピドーノの丘の市街地だ。何百年もの間数えきれないほどのグラディエーターがこの道を抜けアウレディウス・コロッセオに謁見してきた。今の私たちのように。行きますよ。次の選抜試合の闘技場はすぐそこだ。試合が終わったらケーブルカーで上層の町に行けるぞ。景色を眺めながら涼しい風を頬に感じる秋のケーブルカーは気分がいいぜ。
試合マザーウェイブ対アジュールオーシャン。
生かした。聞いてみよう。俺としたことが。行こう。思うなよ。 せよう。悪を切り裂け。聞いてみろ。
なかなかの猛攻だ。残念だしな。だからこそ弱点も見えやすい。相棒、あんたの動きに合わせて私の血も湧き上がってきたぜ。
カルテジアンは水の上に。剣が対戦相手の恩返に触れた時、またあの違和感が生じた。セブンヒルズの恩返を実体化させている力はゆらゆらと不安定で、明らかに何らかの異常をきたしている。上の町はどうして廃墟になったんだ？
ラグーナで発生した最初の黒潮のせいだ。お、黒潮は知ってるよな？
ああ、知ってる。
リスクを回避するため町を移転したんだよ。カルテジアって子がここを通ったって言ってたけど、大体の場所はわかるか？
おそらくあっちの方だ。
おう、なら水に沈んでる。通るときは気をつけろ。水面下にはクラトスクスの残像がいる。水に落ちた人を待ち伏せしてるぞ。
下には廃墟になった町があるようだ。
ああ、ここはセブンヒルズの旧市街地だったんだ。危険だから普段は通らない方がいいぜ。でも挑戦好きなセブンヒルズ人はカルテジア。 かしいな。初めて聞く名前のはずが、なんだか懐かしく感じるぜ。2試合もやったわけだし、腹ごしらえと行こうぜ。ソリスの料理はいつもうまいな。よし、次は宿に案内するぞ。ホテルレオニダス。ここはセブンヒルズに来る旅行者たちにとって最高の憩いの地だ。私もここに部屋を借りてるぜ。さあここがあんたの部屋。
周りに文字が浮かんでいる。上の方から音楽が聞こえてくる。
魅惑的な夢ね、これは。夜の夢は白日のカルネバーレの死骸。ここではあなたの敵じゃない。そもそもお互いを傷つけられないもの。とりあえず武器を置いて。この舞台で再会できて嬉しいわ、漂白者。